I think it's racist and xenophobic to put mosques under surveillance.
No, it's completely unnecessary. I would say that is more fear-mongering than anything else.
I think the U.S. government is doing too much. It's hurting the economy.
Donald Trump is, first of all, not a viable candidate to run our nation, extremely racist and homophobic and Islamophobic.
I don't think it's right to treat people differently than you treat anyone else just because they think or act differently than you do.
You can't have a phobia of somebody's religion. That's like saying, your opinions, I'm scared of them.
To monitor the religious practices, I think that shouldn't be the government's responsibility or role.
Islam is not the reason for terrorism, and I don't think being in a mosque is gonna increase terrorism or decrease terrorism at all.
Taking away free speech is not okay. It's just not okay.
The reason that it was the First Amendment is it's one of the most important things that our country is founded on.
Benjamin Franklin once said, "Someone who's willing to give up liberty for security deserves neither."
It's unconstitutional when it comes down to it. It's unnecessary monitoring.
There's just as many other people there are to be afraid of. There's nothing inherently more dangerous about someone who's Muslim or any other religion.
It showed that all the Syrian refugees that we've allowed into the U.S. have had absolutely no terrorist activities.
The thing that conservatives are against, increased monitoring by the government, so it seems strange to me that he would advocate something like that.
Ridiculous. The Republican Party always promotes less government involvement, but when it comes to immigrants and refugees, they sort of put that all aside.
Or you can't stop people from wanting to move to other places or start a life just because you think that I want to protect my own safety, so I'm just going to I'm going to assume all these people are bad and not let them in.
I think some of them may be hostile in those kind of situations because, they don't know where the next meal is coming from, they don't have a bed, they don't have a roof over their head. But that's like a very small portion of a lot of those people are basically helpless, homeless, and they're only looking for any kind of help.
I think that's a very irrational way to go about doing things, and I think that's what gets us into these situations in the first place, assuming everybody's bad and not,
For that matter, so there's no reason to single out one particular people group just because you have the impression that they're more dangerous or need to be watched more closely. Ability to express yourself that's kind of what sets America apart from a lot of other places where you don't have the right to do that.
Xenophobic with these refugees when we have no reason to. They're refugees,